Zimbabwean markets, looking at the Zim Mining Index, up by almost 3% for the day, 70.08. Looking at that industrial index, and overall closing the week up on a positive note, 3.4% to the good, but for the day closing down by 0.4%. And just looking at how some of the stocks have performed, CBZ, the top performer, up 24%, Fell Gold up 15% for the week, Old Mutual a 9% gain, and Delta also in strong gain for the week of 8%. Let's get into some of the company results. Anymore Teravinga, equities analyst at Kingdom Financial Holdings, standing by on the line. Anymore, thanks for your time. Looking at Zimplow to start off with, just run us through the numbers we saw from that company, because looking at strong revenue growth, but tax on the bottom line there, after tax loss of $1 million. Take us through how that happened.
Thank you. We saw Zimplow publishing their results yesterday. It's the first time now they're reporting as a holding company. They recently acquired a controlling stake in Tractive Power Holdings, which was also listed on the ZSE. As a result of that effect, they actually had to borrow some money to finance the working capital for TPH. That led to an accumulation of interest charges amounting to about 0.7 million. Also some restructuring at their own former Zimplow company took another 1.9 million. Those costs led to a loss of that 1 million that they reported. However, if we look at the revenue, it actually went up from about 15 million when there was two Zimplow and to about 35.6 million now that they are Zimplow Holdings. But the effect of that transaction coming quite hard on their earnings.
Mm-hmm. What's been the response to Inscore Africa? Because we talk about the impact of the cost of the transaction with Tractive Power for Zimplow. What about National Foods and the cost or the gains that they made rather from the sale of that business? How did that impact Inscore?
Well, last year, Inscore Africa actually disposed part of their stake in National Foods to Tiger Brands of South Africa. And out of that transaction, they made a non-recurring gain of 5 million, which they reported in the earnings for last year. However, because this was a non-recurring item, this year that item is missing from the financials. So as a result, we found that their earnings actually went down they went down 6% to 26 million. However, their turnover was up a margin of 6% to around 338 million. But the absence of that non-recurring 5 million gain, which they reported last year, actually resulted in the bottom line appearing to be going down.
Mm-hmm. Anymore, we're going to have to leave it at that. Thanks for your time. Anymore Teravinga, equities analyst from Kingdom Financial Holdings. And just one last point from Zimbabwe. Keep in mind, they've extended the time frame for banks to meet those capitalization requirements. That's from June 2014 to December 2020. And of course, that's quite a big extension when it comes to that regulation. Of course, that was very much weighing down on those banking stocks. But